space battles became more amazing with each new Star Wars film. By the time this scene was put together, one man had become the specialist in choreographing shots like these. Ken Ralston created most of the battles in Return of the Jedi. He and Bill Kimberlin, his editorial assistant, have put together the most complex special effects shot ever made. It's the 19th shot in the space battle, called SB-19. Lucas wanted it to be spectacular.
I think it did get more complex just because George wanted a more wow shot at that moment, just something just to take your breath away.
This is SB-19 in slow motion. There are 63 separate spaceships on the move. To fit these ships together took 170 separate little rolls of film. It was Bill Kimberlin's job to organize the ships into a convincing scene.
Each piece of film represents a different ship, whether it be an enemy ship or a good guy's ship, and each one has to be dealt with and choreographed with the next one beside it. And the idea is to try and make them fly in some type of formation. So when you have this many different elements, this many different spaceships, the way that I decided would be best to approach it is to take one particular element and then draw a cell of it. And I'm going to run the moviola one frame at a time and take a cell and draw out the pattern of the ship's movement by drawing each frame of the ship where it makes a significant move to give me some idea of the position of the ship as it moves away. Okay. I forgot to number that frame. Let's see, about there.
He plots the path of the ship into the distance.
Getting very small now. So that would probably be good enough to show me where it's going. If I make a number of these, of different ships, then I can plot it out.
We probably were on it 3 months off and on. Probably would take maybe 3 weeks to get all the elements by one camera crew. We actually had I had 4 camera crews working on other shots. But 4 weeks just for that, then a great deal of time to, like with Bill, to start layering it in and see what worked, what didn't work.
I then draw out every ship that's going to be in the shot. I build up a whole series of waves of ships so they can start to get a handle on what kind of choreography is going to work.
He's making the fighters attack in waves of 8.
What the pattern is like of a bunch of ships running all the same.
Here he's about to check his pattern for the first 16 fighters. The 16 black and white work prints of those fighters have been superimposed on this test film.
I have to deal with all the garbage that's in the frame other than the ships. So just concentrating on the ships, I kind of like the movement. These are the ships, and these are various flags and light stands. Now I can change these relationships if I want, or I can go with this. I kind of like the way this one.
That leaves 47 ships still to add.
Then it's time to send all the negative elements to optical to make a color composite. And this represents, as far as I know, the largest special effects shot that's ever been done. It has a total of 63 elements, and all of these X's indicate areas where one ship might cross in front of another.
Fighters coming in.
This is the only book ever written by an employee of the company. This is my story.